Welcome back to another episode of Super Wrestling Brothers Podcast. I am Rudy.
I am sitting where Rudy sits, because I'm Rudy.
And I'm back in my normal spot. I'm Keith.
So yeah. But we don't know why Rudy just sat in the middle. He just did it.
He didn't want to move.
He just wants
tried
to
to move, and he said no.
We're putting the pressure on Rudy this week. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Rudy. We missed you.
No, you didn't.
A little bit.
No, you didn't.
Wee bit.
Micro penis.
Like micro penis. Chode zest.
Little chode micro.
Chode miss.
Okay, well, Backlash just passed this past Sunday.
I'm in the middle, motherfuckers.
Okay, yeah, so Rudy, you gotta lead us off. What happened this past Sunday?
You're the leader.
Backlash happened this past Sunday. What do you want? I don't remember the match's order, so let's just
talk about matches.
Yeah, just talk about any matches.
Don't matter. Don't have to be in order.
stop putting pressure on me. I can't do this.
Okay, so Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe.
Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe.
Horrible. I thought it sucked. It's a D match.
It was bad. It was a D.
It was just...
I fell asleep.
You did. You literally
I was
fell
snoozing.
asleep during the match.
I was snoozing in the middle of
I mean,
the
it was
match.
everything you thought it was going to be, and that was about all they did in the match. Crappy finish.
I thought it was a great start with Joe attacking him.
As soon as you start through the
And then when
table,
the bell
like...
rang, as soon as the bell rang, you knew fucking Roman was just going to sit there, get his ass kicked, and hit one spear, and the match was over.
Yeah.
Roman
And it was
pulled
like
a Brock.
one of his shittier spears, too.
It was.
Dude, middle of this cooking a clutch.
And for being a person who gives a bad spear to give a really, really bad spear is horrible.
Joe should have kicked out.
Yeah. He should be like, no, you're hitting me with a better one. Come on.
Yeah.
It's like...
Well, apparently they went overtime, is what I heard. That they went overtime.
That went overtime.
Well, the pay-per-view in general went overtime.
Okay.
They usually have been, though.
Lately, yes.
Alright, well, I'm not going to go in any particular order, so
That's fine.
So what we got grades? I gave it a D.
I gave it a D.
I give it an F.
My overall grade for the pay-per-view, though, was pretty high.
I did give it a B. I thought it was a solid pay-per-view.
There's
I
a
thought
lot of
most of the
great
matches
things
were
that
pretty good.
happened.
B minus for me.
Okay. Well, the F to our D's.
Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan.
I thought it was fine.
It was a quality.
It was a match that needed, like what happened in the match needed to happen. I wasn't a fan of the ending because I feel like that just kind of knocked Cass down a peg.
I
But
think a lot of the matches during the night had a bad ending.
yeah, that was the one knock on the whole pay per view in general, except for the Rollins versus Miz.
That was match of the night.
That
by
was
far.
match of the match of the night by far.
That's an A- match for
yeah,
me.
that was A minus A, whatever you want to give it. It was match of the night, solid, really good match, and the ending fit. The ending was what it needed to be. It was a little of a quick ending, but it was fine for what it was. The match was really good for an opener.
Yeah, but the Cass Daniel Bryan match was it was a decent match throughout.
Solid.
For two people.
It's like a C plus B minus.
Yeah, I was giving it a B minus for me.
Doesn't kill it, like hurt any of their momentum.
No.
So.
I mean, I feel like now hearing what happened, like Cass having heat, I feel like that's why the match ended the way it did.
Yeah.
But he attacked him afterwards, put a good beat down on Daniel. So
yeah, which needed to happen.
That was a good redemption.
Instead of beating down on a midget.
That's why he got to eat.
He's only supposed to beat
up a midget. You're just supposed to big boot at Cass. You're a big guy. The big boot was enough.
Yeah.
Everything after that was a little excessive.
I think Hornswoggle was offended.
Probably. He's probably like, what the fuck?
I think everyone's going to think that Big Cass has a problem with small people.
Yeah.
Apparently
someone's going to make a penis joke.
They would never hear that Big Show was afraid of like midgets. So like, I think when Big Show was over dinner, someone had Hornswoggle run up and just pick on him the whole night, and Big Show was like freaked out the whole time when he first came to WWE.
So then he go home that night and he's in his bed. He was
Just
his eyes open because he
he's
thought
just sobbing.
Hornswoggle's underneath his bed.
Just hitting it. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Midgets are terrifying.
That's since we went on straight into the match of the night, the Miz Rollins match. I mean,
Rollins puts on
I don't think
matches.
there's anything that match.
Both those guys put on.
What else that
Nothing
match
really
could
that
have
you could have changed. No, it was perfect. Rollins sold the knee.
They didn't do any spots that would have been.
No, nothing too dangerous, nothing too obscene or over the top. Everything was
It was
good.
a nice, clean match.
It was. There was times where I thought Miz was actually going to win, though. After the second skull-crushing finale, I thought, holy shit, Miz is actually going to win. And Rollins kicked out, and I was like, well, wow, fuck me, I was wrong. So...
and then we had what I thought was a pretty pointless match, because it was essentially a Raw match on a pay-per-view. And it was Strowman and Lashley against Owens and...
There was really no need for that. The only thing that really came out of that was the tension between Kevin and Sammy.
Yeah, which is the whole point of that match.
So which of them do you think is going to be the one that turns face?
Kevin.
It
looks more like Kevin's going to be the face and Sammy's going to be the heel, because I think Sammy works better as a heel right now. And
watching
needs to be the heel.
Kevin versus Strowman on Raw the next night wasn't actually that bad of a match.
No.
They were letting Kevin give it to Strowman.
Yeah, they let Kevin get in there. And
then Strowman's just like,
can we take a moment and appreciate how good Owens is at selling?
Yeah. For a big guy.
When Strowman hits him with those shoulder rushes,
and he just dies.
He dies each time. He goes so high in the air, and he really makes it look like he just got hit by a fucking semi. Like, really good at selling. I just have to point that out. You know?
Yeah. No, Kevin Owens, and he got a 5-year extension.
Yep.
He's gonna get that second push.
Maybe could they renewed faith in him? Who knows?
I mean, they should never have taken faith out of him to begin with.
Yeah, but I feel like there was stuff going on behind the scenes and everything. I mean, like, I feel like Sammy's getting that. Like, last week I mentioned how Sammy didn't mention he didn't want to wrestle on that Saudi Arabia trip. WWE just told him he was off the show and never gave him a reason. They just said, you're not wrestling. And Sammy's like, oh, okay. Never got a reason. Never got told why. Still hasn't even been told why.
And at this point, he's probably like, I don't care.
Sammy's probably... I feel like Sammy's going to be on his way out at some point.
Yeah.
Soon. Or they're really just swerving us all and Sammy's going to get that push he deserved like 2 years ago. But we'll see. We shall see.
The way creative works, you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just throw a dart at a board.
That works.
There is no
Ellsworth. Okay, let's redo this for next week.
There is no in between with them anymore. It's either something really good or something awful.
Yeah.
So
it's a lottery. You're gonna lose more than you win.
It is. That is true.
Gamble.
Yeah.
And so we'll move on. The women's match, or one of them.
The Nia Alexa.
That was kind of whatever.
That was what it was expected
was
to
that,
be.
Was that your same reaction that I had? It
was exactly what you'd expect from that match. It was the same, like, nothing new. Alexa gave it to her a little bit, did some little sneaky things
that was about
to get in there.
That was all we got out of it was, okay, Alexa can hang in there with
Nia. Exactly.
Nia.
Yeah. So, that was fine. I gave it like a C. C+.
That was a C.
It's just whatever. It was average.
I give C to the Strowman match.
Yeah, I gave a C to that. I just gave it a C. It was just whatever for me. It was a raw, like Rudy said, it was a raw match on a pay-per-view. So.
And then one of the more surprising matches of the night was the Carmella versus Charlotte.
I was very impressed with Carmella.
I know a lot of people out there seem to be upset because they're like, okay, so Charlotte could beat Asuka,
but it'll lose to Carmella clean 2 times.
Carmella's technically the champ.
Yeah.
When you are a champ, you go on those streaks of these wins.
And she did exactly like what everyone else did. I love what Corey Graves does on commentary. Because he'll sit there and chastise how, like, oh, Carmella was cheap, she cashed in. And he's like, oh, I didn't hear you saying this when Edge did it. I didn't hear you saying this when, like, all these other people did it and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the point of Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
You control what happens.
You're in control of your own destiny.
Everyone's okay with Edge doing it, but as soon as someone they're not the biggest fan of in the world, like Carmella or whatever does it, and they don't win.
Asuka's not the champ for them.
Everyone was okay when Dolph did it.
Yeah.
When Del Rio had his ankle like pretty much shattered in that one match, and Dolph cashed in and won it.
And also
the
way I see it now, as an Asuka fan, I just like it's whatever. You know,
I'm a fan of Asuka too.
I'm a fan of Asuka too, but I'm not going to sit there.
It's a fresh face.
Yeah, I think Carmella
main event in the women's division for it.
Yeah, and it's something new, and Carmella's not terrible.
No, people are like, she screeches.
So what? It works. It annoys you. It gets under your skin. She's doing her job as a heel.
She's also a character.
Yeah.
So
she's fun. I'm enjoying her
run
right now.
I do enjoy her outfit.
I might not be
her ring attire. I enjoy it.
I enjoy her
I'm
moonwalk. No, I'm not, like I may not be like the biggest fan in the world of her, but I don't like hate her for like the reasons
I've liked Carmella because she's grown. Like she
Well,
hasn't
from where we
been-
first saw her as nothing but a manager in NXT for Enzo and Big
yeah,
Cass.
to what she is now.
And then she
she's
went
10
on
times
off her
better.
own. I'm like, okay, she's okay. Then I'm like,
but the thing is, like,
2 months later you see her wrestle again. And it's like,
she's
wow,
better.
she took.
A big step up.
She's doing everything they thought even Marie could do, but was impossible.
No, Carmella actually tries, and
Yeah.
she worked her
And she
butt off.
succeeds.
Yes, Carmella works her ass off.
She's one of those people that has worked their way to deserving this
Yeah.
title run.
And you know what? So what if she's not your cup of tea? That's fine. You're opinionated. Everyone's allowed to have their opinion. But you got to give Carmella respect. From when she stepped into the company to now, she is 10 times better than what she was, and she is not terrible. In all honesty, I'll say it, I think she's better than Nikki Bella. I think she can out wrestle Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella is not
I'll agree
that
with you
good.
with that one.
I don't think she's that.
No.
Like, Nikki Bella, yeah, she's fine. She learned enough to get around with all the fucking, like, models.
All she had to do was get around enough, and then to get a certain D. Which Carmella is rumored to be getting that D.
Who? What?
You haven't seen the latest rumor going on?
No.
The Carmella's with Cena.
Yep.
No way.
When did they were?
I didn't
Wait,
hear
was
that.
that ever
was like
announced that
2
her and
days
Cass
ago.
split?
I don't know if I buy it.
Wait, was that ever announced that her and Big Cass split?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a while
it was
ago. Yeah, it was a couple months ago. It's because Cass wanted to stay in New York and Carmella wanted to go to LA.
Yeah.
So.
And Carmella's...
Which is weird because Cena lives in Florida.
Yeah, I don't know.
But now he has a place to stay when he does his movies in Hollywood.
If that's the
And
case.
she's young enough where she doesn't want a kid yet.
She's like 30.
Is she that old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought she was still like her mid-20s.
No.
She's 30. I'm pretty sure she's 30,
Most
31.
most of the
I'm
women's
gonna take a look.
division is actually in their 30s. I think there's only 1 or 2 that are like.
No, Sasha and Bailey are.
No, Sasha and Bailey are babies.
Does Paige count?
Paige? No.
Paige still counts
Paige-
though,
Paige,
technically.
yeah.
She's my age. She's 25.
Yeah.
26.
No, but a lot
What
of
about Peyton and Billy Kay? They got to be like 25, 26.
No, I think
Carmella is 30. On the dot.
I think Peyton's 30. I could be wrong.
I mean, she's young. She's enjoying her run right now at WWE. We're going to still see her for...
Peyton Royce is 25.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if they're coming up from NXT, they're usually pretty young.
No, it depends. The females are more younger.
The
than-
bigger name people in NXT are usually older. They're the ones in the 30s who've been around the world.
Billy Kay is 28.
Okay.
I'm almost.
Charlotte's like 31, 32.
Ember's like 23.
Yeah,
I think right now
Ember's
she's
really
the
young.
youngest girl on the roster, isn't she?
Asuka's like 30.
Ember Moon is 29.
She does not look 29.
She's 29.
They talk about her like
She's born.
she's a baby.
She was born in 1980. She's a rookie. That's why.
Yeah.
I think Asuka's like
She was born in
34.
1980. Asuka
Yeah.
is 34. Ember Moon was born in 1988.
Okay, one thing during the pay-per-view, I don't know if you noticed this, Rudy. When Nia was out there, they set her weight for a women's match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, yeah.
Have they ever done that?
No.
They're like Nia Jax standing in at what, 6'2", 216, close to 255.
Not that much. It's like 216.
216.
Yeah, she looks bigger, but she's not going to be like 255. She's like 216, I think it was. Because if you look at Sasha, they bill her at like 110. She's probably like only 98.
Yeah.
Sasha is 26.
I'm 215. She's 215. That mean, but
Rudy thought.
no, but
Rudy's
it's
like, that 255 sounds about right.
I'm just saying because you look
Rudy's
at
like,
the
hold
205
on,
live.
hold on.
Rudy's like
I'm
looking
figuring
at
it out.
himself like
Bailey's 28.
280. I don't know how much you weigh.
I'm not saying.
Was that being generous? Am I your friend?
Nia's
pretty-
33.
You're welcome.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong. She's apparently billed at 272.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They set her weight during the match.
but it wasn't 272.
Yeah, they're like that's what I thought. They said 255.
Maybe.
But I was
She could have lost weight from this last
Yeah.
thing, so. I don't know. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
she weighs more than me.
I weigh more than her.
It's okay.
She makes more than us combined,
Yeah.
and she's enjoying a great run.
She is. Her run's been fine. No complaints.
She She's out. She's having fun with all her friends. She's
not
great
like
friends
most
with
girls.
Paige.
Yeah, her and Paige have become really close. That's good.
And they're just out there enjoying themselves.
Yeah, it's good.
I think Paige is a good person for her to be around.
Yeah.
Definitely, because
Now that
all
Paige
that
is
bad
back
talk
in-
that Paige had about her after all those videos came out.
Well, that Paige is kind of like back in her element.
Like how to
Back.
actually avoid the internet bullies. Just be yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself, exactly. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Which you see.
I think Nia's definitely going to be champ for her.
I think till at least SummerSlam.
I think even past that.
Yeah. Well, I said SummerSlam minimum she'll be champion till, and then probably towards Royal Rumble. I'm thinking.
Probably for at least 6 months plus.
Yeah,
She will have it.
Royal Rumble will probably be.
Rumble,
she may
I could
lose.
see her losing.
Maybe
it.
even. Cause I don't think they're gonna have her hold it till Mania.
No.
So Royal Rumble, I think they'll have her hold it till Royal Rumble because that's at least like an 8-month run, 9-month run or so.
Because the people who are on Raw with her right now.
You have Alexa, you have Mickey James,
I don't-
you have Sasha, Bailey.
Ember Moon.
No, Sasha and Bayley are going to go at it, so that really just leaves Ember as like the biggest option to eventually take it from her. Who, besides Charlotte, is probably the #1 candidate to win the Women's Money in the Bank.
As of now, but there are only 2 in it.
But no,
I really do not think Charlotte's going to get it at all.
And that's about
Everyone's
the time
gonna
of her
say
surgery, because she's doing all the European tours before she has her surgery.
No, they said she's out indefinitely right now.
Yeah, but they also came out that she announced that she's going to complete all her European tours.
Yeah, she only has like
Her
1 more week.
appearances.
Yeah, she only has 1 more week.
It's like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Which isn't
Then she's
bad.
going to be back for surgery.
It's not a like long ass surgery. It's just a fix
No.
of just pop titty. That's all it is. So she'll be back in like.
Did they ever say what happened?
They just said.
I think it might have happened on Raw during her match with Peyton.
Probably. Or
She
SmackDown?
jumped on SmackDown, where she jumped out of the ring and hit Billie Kay. Billie Kay put her hand up and it was just straight titty.
Maybe. Well,
And then you see
Billie
her on the
Kay's-
ground like.
Billie Kay's probably trying to catch her. You know, it's not like it's Billie Kay's
It
fault.
happens.
It's just one of those things that happens. Yeah. I think Charlotte.
And she's on the ground like holding it.
Yeah.
She gets kicked, she turns over, she's still holding the same titty.
Yeah. So it's probably.
So I mean that's probably one of the bigger options to happen.
Or maybe it happened at Backlash and it just got worse on SmackDown. It could have also happened like that. Who knows? Either way, she's going to have surgery to fix her fake titty. And get back into the ring. But I still don't think she'll win Money in the Bank.
No.
She doesn't need it. That's the reason. Money in the Bank is usually given to someone who needs it for some reason. You know, like Ember Moon would be cool to give it to because she's new and it's like, oh, she won Money in the Bank. Stuff like that. It depends on who else gets in there. You can't really
You know,
say.
Naomi's probably going to find her way in it, but I don't want
Just
to
to
see
do
her
something
win it.
cool. She'll only do something cool. I don't think she'll win it either.
Peyton got knocked out, so Billie Kay probably still has to have a match.
The thing I
But that'll
can see
probably be
though
against
is,
Asuka.
you know what they do is they usually have the Money in the Bank. They get all the people and they have that one last match where it's like redemption match. Like everyone gets in it and whoever wins that, they're the last one. So I can see probably Peyton get put back into it. I can see Becky getting put back into it somehow. I mean, technically they didn't have a match, but her and Mandy Rose had a good match.
Yeah, and Mandy Rose won.
Mandy Rose will
Rose
probably
won.
be in it.
I see
Ruby
Mandy
will
being
probably
in
be
I
in
actually,
it.
being in
you
it.
know, I think Mandy Rose has a decent future. I think
She does.
Yeah.
She's learning enough. She's learning fast enough.
I think
Where
she's,
she'll be fine. Plus, she looks the part. She can definitely be a women's champion.
She looks more than just the part.
I think once Ruby Riott moves away from the Riot Squad, I think she will
When
be
Ruby
better.
goes on her own, yeah. But it works with her and the Riot Squad being there. Like,
Yeah.
what they're doing on Raw right now is, like, perfect. It was, like, what they should have done on SmackDown.
Maybe if she
Throughout.
splits with Sasha.
No, like, if
If
Ruby
Ruby
splits
splits
from Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, no, yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan, I see her kind of falling into the
She'll just fall into limbo.
kind of like an Alicia Fox for a couple years.
She's just going to be in limbo. I don't
Sarah
think
Logan will do
Sarah
the same
Logan's
thing.
going to be like Tamina and Natalia, a great worker, but never get the credit.
I
deserve.
still don't think Sarah Logan has won a match.
No, probably not.
But I could see her, instead of doing that whole like Hunter thing, she should have done the Viking thing like War Raiders.
She probably will at some point. So, we'll see how that goes. Anyway.
I could see when they get called up, be like, okay, you're going to go over here with them. You're going to transform yourself like them. Instead of being The hunter and turning people into your game mate. Be a Viking, just go at the other woman.
Yeah.
I think that'd work better for her.
Yeah, it would. Definitely be something fresh, something new that we haven't seen.
What else you got, Rudy? Oh, wait, I don't know why we missed it. The whole Elias segment.
I thought that was hilarious.
That was great.
I thought it was funny as fuck.
Like, you think it's about to finally end, and you're just
It
like...
just keeps going.
That was a good, 15-minute
It was. That's why everything went past the time.
Michael Cole's like the biggest fan in the world of Elias.
Who doesn't like Elias?
Yeah. No, he remember when
He
Michael
went
Cole
for
was like the biggest fan of The Miz
Yeah.
during his first WWE title run.
Yeah,
and
and then
all
he
that
was
stuff.
up against him.
Yeah, now he's against him. No, but that's
He-
what Michael
or-
Cole is now.
or when
He's
he-
redoing the thing
or-
as Elias's biggest
Or
fan.
you remember when he
Slash.
hated Daniel Bryan?
And, now
And then he
he's
was
a big
literally
fan.
cheering for Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30.
Mhm.
But yeah, the whole segment, everyone coming out, Rude hitting them.
Rude hanging with the DDT. It was great. It was great.
No
And
way
now it's gonna set
Jose's
up another
cargo
good.
line.
Now it's gonna set up another good feud. Elias versus Bobby Roode, good feud.
All the weird shit just started going wrong for Elias. Just-
Yeah, he was so confused. There's pancakes.
Yeah, there's pancakes everywhere, and he's just like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Fashion Police came out for some reason.
That was hilarious. Fandango just humped in the fucking air. It was fucking hilarious.
Dennis Worldwide
And part of the Congo line.
has No Way Jose joined them,
Maybe.
which wouldn't be bad.
No, gives me another. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of No Way Jose.
They can do the electric slide.
Could. They could.
No Way Joe's is
No Way Joe.
not a fan of No Way Joe.
He's not a fan of No Way
No
Joe.
No Way Joe. He's
Is there
like
anything else we need?
discount Carlito.
Oh, the tag matches.
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about them.
Yeah, me too.
They were just whatever. They were normal tag matches.
They were a
Much
C+
happened.
match.
Yeah,
The end.
They were there.
When you put on a C+ match, no one has anything to talk about.
you were there. That was it.
You know what happens.
Yeah.
You've seen it before.
Yeah.
At the end, turn the page. Wash your hands.
Turn
Yep.
the page.
Wash your hands. Over.
So yeah, that's
That was Backlash.
Yeah, and it was.
And we pretty much covered what was happening on Raw and SmackDown while we were doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some other newsworthy stuff going on, like Jericho attacking Naito in
Yeah.
New Japan. It was a big deal.
I think Jericho's evolving back into his WCW days. He's growing out his hair. Now all he has to do is don his old rocker pants.
Yeah,
Cool.
I feel like Jericho needs to go back to wearing the pants. He looks weird wearing the underwear.
Those tights.
I can never wear those tights. I don't know why.
It just looks weird on Jericho because Jericho's never really been a really muscular guy.
Just wants
And
to-
when but I know, but when
Just wants his package.
yeah, but
Just his
it
package.
works on Orton. It
God
works on,
sent. He,
yeah, but
he signed.
alright, Stewie. No, but that kind of attire really just works with dudes who really do work on their legs and
Yeah,
muscles
their
and
body
stuff.
and stuff.
It just didn't look right on Jericho.
He's got a dad bod.
He is a dad.
He's had a dad bod
He's
for
a dad.
years.
I know,
But
but
he's Jericho. He's just so good.
I mean, yeah, of course.
He
and
can go
can
out
get
and,
away
like-
with it, but
A banana hammock, and we would still all watch him wrestle.
if Jericho was heel right now, legitimate heel.
Well, he is
WWE,
technically a heel.
If Jericho
New
legit
Japan.
killed someone, we would still watch him wrestle.
If we went up to him in person and be like, "Hey, Jericho, what's up?" He'd probably just be like, "Shut your mouth."
If he saved Adolf Hitler, we would probably still watch him wrestle.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Because he'd be the biggest heel in the world.
Jesus Christ! So you're saying if Chris Jericho went back in time
If Chris Jericho was a
and prevented
Nazi.
the death of Hitler,
Chris Jericho was a Nazi.
and Germany took over the world,
We would have to cheer for Jericho.
we'd have to cheer for Hitler too.
So it's a win-win for him.
Oh God!
Heidenreich would have been a world champion.
Vladimir Kozlov.
No, he's Russian.
Russian.
No,
You
not
didn't
good.
finish.
Not good.
The Japanese people might have had a little push.
Maybe. Nakamura.
Nakamura would be champion right now.
Yeah. Goldberg would be dead.
Oh, we didn't even talk about AJ versus Nakamura.
That's
Oh,
because
yeah.
It was
all right.
I love the match.
It was like
until the end.
B plus, B plus, B plus, B plus. I'm like, okay.
B plus, B plus, B plus, A minus, A minus.
D. The finish was a D.
The finish was a D. The match itself was a B.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, the match itself was a B though.
It was
The
overall.
ending,
It was
the
a
ending
B.
brought it down. I thought it would have been an A minus, but then
It was alright.
brought
It was
down.
alright.
Well, the match was good. I wish they used a little more weapons. I felt bad for.
Stand up. It's like a Nakamura you.
No. That's why I didn't want to stand.
I felt bad for AJ when he threw the chair and it hit Nakamura in the knee and came back and hit him in the face.
Well, he like threw it like this, but he like let go. The one hand.
And Nakamura's knee was coming at it, so the momentum hit it and it just.
Well, even Nakamura
Weird.
hit it like
Weird.
bad on the shin.
Well, that looked like it hurt. Both.
Yeah, they're probably
Did
like.
you see AJ just get hit in the face? He's like, fuck. Bad idea.
And it still went on another couple minutes.
Yeah. Bleeding like a mofo.
Just to get knocked in the balls.
Just get kicked in the balls. Twice. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That was that.
Any other news you guys have? Anything else you want to share?
Anything new?
Any ideas for our next week's show, Rudy?
Yeah. Match
We were talking
match
about.
types you want to come back, or
Match
pay-per-view.
concepts, pay-per-views,
Yeah.
all that stuff you want
all
to
the
happen.
good stuff.
Okay.
So,
We will come back. We will do a group consensus on this.
Yes, we
Yeah.
will.
Okay, top 5 or top 3?
I think we should just talk about things we want back, because, just in general.
Okay.
Just like a general consensus of, like, do we want this back? Or, like, we'll bring up match types and be like, do you want to see, like, for example, do you want to see the King of the Ring return? Yes,
Yes.
or no? Stuff like that. Save it for next week. Save it for next week.
I mean, no, that's a terrible idea.
Or what the hell was that one match type called that they used to do in WCW? They did like once or twice. It was like the scaffold match, which are just like suspended above the ring.
Didn't they do it with the X Division title too, where they held it like in the center with
Yes.
Oh,
Or PNUs was in
Ultimate X.
that.
Ultimate X.
like yeah, Ultimate X.
PNUs was in the first one of those.
And we could talk about all those
If he
things.
fell, he would have went through the ring. And
Even in
probably died.
WCW or TNA. Because I don't think TNA does that match anymore.
No, they haven't done it all the time.
So anyway, but yeah, those are, that's our next show. Tune in.
If you guys have any other ideas for episodes,
Yeah, let
please
us
let us know
know.
in the comments.
Nick, you're not commenting as much.
I
Step
don't think
the
he
fuck
listens
up.
to us anymore.
Why not? Is it because we pick on you too much?
Because we suck.
It's because my face is here.
This is Rudy's face is here.
Nick only watches if Rudy's not there.
Yep.
Or
Nick
when
doesn't
Nick's
like
on
Rudy.
it. He watches it like 30 times.
Literally just himself.
Yeah.
Skips all the parts.
We
where
look
you
at
guys
all the
speak.
videos
He's
Nick's
just
on.
like, oh yeah, look at that Nick guy.
Oh, sitting next to Matt. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fast forwards. to
Nick
him
and Mackie
speaking.
together.
Oh,
yeah.
You see in the middle of it, Nick just goes. Yeah, but that match was fantastic. Okay, well, thank you for listening.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Oh, by the way, happy Rusev.
Happy Rusev
Happy
Day.
Rusev Day. Push Rusev!
They are.